More fish. Yeah.
This channel will be 90% fish by the time I'm done.
It's already 90% fish.
Yeah.
I had fish
So
and chips
this is the
last night.
blaster. Hmm?
I had fish and chips last night. And
Tasty.
no shit, I heard like, just in my head, a Splatoon sound effect at one point during the dinner, and I'm still not quite sure whether it really happened, like on my phone, or if I'm just nuts now.
Do you think Nintendo games break us inside?
I mean, this is kind of proof that that question doesn't even need answered, or asked even. Go further, perfect.
So the whole thing about the blaster is it shoots a big ball and that ball will explode and have like a lot of AoE damage around it, which makes them hilarious weapons in multiplayer. Because if you get good at landing that ball, it's a one-hit kill no matter the blast. Well, not no matter what. Like for regular blasters, it's a no-hit kill. For some of the other ones, it still takes like extra hits.
Yeah, you were quite a fan of that in Splatoon 1.
I was. But this is the regular blaster, not the one I'm fond of, the range blaster, which is the same thing. It just shoots a bit slower, but that has like a greater distance.
What? Why? So why the fuck are you ignoring the switch, you weirdo?
Mainly, I was trying to shoot that box to see if it was what I thought it was.
And now you're ignoring the box.
I seem to be. Yes.
What?
No, I'm getting height.
That's a bad idea. I
This
death
is the
coming.
thing. Like,
Oh, no, there we go.
I'm extremely used to the regular range blaster, not the regular one, not the default blaster. So I keep shooting and I'm going like, this should be reaching further than it is.
Fair enough. I mean, you can't jump that distance if you're standing at it though. Anyway, that's why I was expecting death. And for Gavin's friend, you actually did that one alright.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the distance is reduced, but I do know my blaster's at least.
I really like those balloons that explode. I kind of wish they were multiplayer, despite how amazing
They would be
broken
fucking hell, like hell on earth in multiplayer.
I know, it'd be brilliant.
It would be. This is me going like, okay, how to solve the puzzle? It's behind
And
me.
then he sees.
I do like this level's idea of like this big switches you hit and it rotates everything around.
It's pretty cool, yeah. It's a good
It
level.
feels very like Zelda-like, if anything.
You can't really say I got that feeling from it now, but I did very much enjoy it. It's one of the ones I remember most out of the game, to be honest.
That most of the things I remember in Zelda is hit switch to make thing move.
I mean, now anytime I think of Zelda, I just think of mad bastards catapulting themselves across the land with trees.
I'm gonna be sad when that isn't in the next one.
Same, honestly.
I'm trying to imagine like a multiplayer stage like this, where like it just goes nuts and like contorts, and I could see them doing that for like a shifty station.
Yeah, I
But
could see a shifty station where it like rearranges itself under your feet. It'd be pretty fucking
I can also
trippy.
imagine it being like the most frantic, hellish stage alive, and I would love it.
Oh, I think most people would absolutely hate it when they do it, yeah.
Oh, I would love it though. So it's like, yeah, well,
Yeah, but we just love things that are terrible, mate. That's why I want multiplayer with the giant butt fucker balloons in it.
It's a quick scan, and off we go.
So determined to find all these treasures. And here I am wondering if you will actually find this levels.
It's been so long, I genuinely don't remember.
Because this level is one of my favorite, like, sequences. I think
we
coming
might
up.
be coming up on it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you might be going to it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm ambivalent on this sequence because I like the idea. And like I get the execution done eventually, but doing it with other weapons is just like, oh fuck off.
Some of the other weapons were pretty tricky with, yeah.
Like the brush was a special kind of hell.
But I actually find the version really easy. You just spam ink, and it's great.
It always just seemed to come up short.
It was
for,
like
for me.
it was the sniper one that screwed me most.
So this took a bit.
How shameful.
Well, I mean, by doing this, I managed to fit like 4 levels into this video, so
I mean, I didn't mean your video editing, I meant your play.
And if you'll notice, like, half of that was just trying to get that sheet, so...
Yeah, we believe you, Gavin, we believe you.
It's just the quintessential blaster experience right there. You walk up behind someone, you just shoot them in the back of the head and they die.
It always really annoys me when those things get absolutely covered in the ink and then they're still alive.
Yeah. I do like this bit. Into like what happens after this end.
Fair enough. I can't particularly remember that bit. I like you always try and shoot them in the face, despite the fact like that's the whole gimmick.
It's just the instinct to shoot. Also, these are one of the few enemies in the game that have like really fidgety edges around like their weak point. The steel heads in Salmon being another big one.
I mean, I never tried to kill them, to be honest.
Some one's especially annoying where you can just be like shooting the living shit out of it, like its giant like pulsing bomb head, and it will just keep going anyways. You hear metallic things saying no, you're not hitting it, even though you're very
Have
physically
you not seen the amazing brim of his Stetson?
Yeah, like the part you just did swings around in front of you to become a new path. I like it.
That is very cool, yeah. The way you hit both of them with a single blaster shot really annoys me because that never occurred to me.
Just things you do when you get used to using these things.
Yeah, I mean, I shot each one twice. For I am a fool, apparently.
When you have it's just like you realize that this is some sort of perverse combination of shotgun and grenade launcher. You're like, all right, sick.
I love you just getting denied there.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh. Sometimes inks like will like slither down and just fill it up for you automatically, and other times you just shoot the whole lot. I hate these things still, just because fuck me.
Because you haven't realized that grenades are key.
You say that, but on my rerun with this with the brush, every time like half the time I threw a grenade, I just didn't pay any attention to it.
Yeah, that's just because you're terrible at all video games. Don't know if you noticed.
This is gonna be fucking comical when you play a game for this channel.
That'll be fine. I'm great at all video games.
I just noticed it puts the game low on the corner, and I kind of wonder why.
Who knows? I must admit, I suppose 10 minutes really, is less time than that appeared to take with all the speed up.
It's mostly just cutting down repetitive stuff.
Yeah, I know, but just the way it was sped up made me think it was going to be maybe 12-minute end time.
Nah. This is an interesting one. The umbrella at the time I played this was not actually like released in multiplayer as like a weapon. So this we knew about it because it was like revealed before launch, but this is the only place you could actually use it.
So what you're saying is time for a mission of you being absolutely terrible.
Not being the best, because I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Okay. It's like, alright.
I do love the umbrella in multiplayer though, it's so good.
Yeah. I love how, like, Chris and, Hammer and, like, everyone else on, like, the Summer Run streams would tell me, like, oh, like, the agent umbrella or undercover umbrella, like, that's really shit and, like, no one likes it and it's bad, and then you used it all that Splatfest and just kept fucking destroying people.
Yeah, she fucking dominated with that umbrella. I don't know what they were talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, they are, because I kept seeing you just like, people just try to shoot you and you just kept gunning them down. It's kind of like,
Yeah, exactly.
people don't know what the fuck they're talking
I
about.
was very commonly, like, I either had the most or second most kills, and was always either first or second in territory painted. And it's like, lads,
Umbrellas are always like
umbrellas.
high. Umbrellas are always like high anchors anyway, just because of how they work.
Oh, they are. It's
Big shotgun
lovely.
blast.
It's lovely, so it is. But I don't know, like, they just must use umbrellas wrong, because it's fucking great weapon.
It must be.
I'm
Is
not
that
quite sure
also?
what to make of what was going to happen there.
Yeah, let's shut him off instead of killing him.
And then nearly fell off himself, yeah.
Yeah. This level is like also just serves as a umbrella tutorial. Have you
Pretty
read
much,
those?
yeah.
Which is, I guess, neat.
You didn't swim up after the umbrella, you disgust me.
I mean, I was like, let's just see if this will damage him at all. And it's like, oh, it does like fucking nothing.
Just curious.
And it's kind of like, okay, what's on the other side?
Only you would think that. Whenever I play this, I'm like, it's Nintendo. So, and there's a portal here. I guess I'll do this, come back, and we'll do one on the other side.
So this is like one of the like big streaming machine things,
Yeah.
and it never actually comes active or anything. It just sits there.
Yeah, that's what you think.
I mean, I don't remember it coming up.
No, as far as I know, it does. Right, it doesn't.
And I don't know if there's a marker to say over here is these things. I'm 10 out of 10 at
Fucking
this.
incredible. The man who has 230 hours in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all salmon run, which is nothing.
I mean, you would think it would teach you how to jump.
No, you really wouldn't. I sometimes hate these things of how far they fly away.
They can be pretty damn annoying, yeah.
And it's like, okay, wait for them to leave.
I like this little segment of the level.
Yeah,
The
it's
raising and lowering platforms to get on top of things is pretty cool. That was just... What are you doing, man?
just checking to see how far it goes. I had to pause here.
Out of shame, I get it. Again, to be honest, it never actually occurred to me to do that with the umbrella. I just threw grenades at them.
I mean, I guess that would. I figured like the intention was to use the.
Oh, I mean, it 100% was, yeah. But I was just like, distant target, grenades.
Fair enough, really, like either way it works. That's basically what you have to do with the other weapons, you just wing grenades at it.
Yeah.
It's that glorious open Nintendo genius design.
The fact you're not going for the... There we go.
Yeah, I know, give me a second.
I thought you hadn't seen it and I was about to be very annoyed.
It's only like a single EXP ticket anyway.
Still worth getting.
I'll wait for the day when this umbrella shoots that like extremely fast. It's like a fucking missile.
Torpedo umbrella.
Yeah, exactly. We have actually had a shifty station with invisible shit.
We have.
It was. I thought it was quite fun, honestly.
I quite like that. I want more, to be honest. I want like, you know, kind of invisible floors and stuff, just so that I can
Yeah.
try and learn where they are and then run around them without painting them and really fuck with people.
Yeah, people who haven't seen the level before, you're just walking on the air.
Exactly. Especially if there's a way where like you can do that and then they just try and make a beeline for you, but there is a gap in the paths.
It's like that one part that like one half of a wall was actually there, but the other half wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, at separate points, everyone just like fell down, backing away.
I never actually fell down it. My issue was that I constantly like I could have shot people and didn't because I was like, oh, I'll just hit the invisible wall every time, and then suddenly I just saw someone like skip the corner, and I was like, what the fuck?
Also, there was an invisible platform here the entire time.
Haven't you been bruised?
I'm trying to find where that other ball man was. Like, fuck it, whatever.
I think you killed it, no?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
Oh, I thought you got through it.
Just an octoling for shits, I guess.
Keeping you on your toes.
I see that there. I'm like,
He's
oh.
noticed.
It's like, okay, what do? It's just like, hard to get under. Like, okay, is there invisible shit?
I nearly thought you were about to just go into the thing there and it was like giving up. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Now it's like, okay.
And again, here I just grenaded the shit out of it.
This is a wee bit telling.
I mean, I want to know who built a deck out of boxes in a Nintendo game.
Just the intern. The one intern.
He's gone.
He's not been updated to character designer.
No, the question is, will Gavin manage to finish this level with the armor so he gets the cool entry?
Probably not.
Yeah, almost certainly not, to be honest, no offense.
No, you meant defense.
Well, I didn't mean offense, but I also
No,
wouldn't be too, wouldn't be too bothered if it did cause any.
Fuck's sake, it didn't last. It's just like as long as I thought it would.
That was brilliant.
Like, fuck it, just take me to the sardine.
See, this is what I did as well. I got them on the way back because it was simple.
Kinda like, oh.
I was just waiting for momentum to screw you there.
I'm now like supremely armored.
Maximum armor. It's a good feeling.
It is.
Oh, that was amazingly well timed, to be honest.
It was, but I didn't get back there in time, so... You kinda have to like start heading back after you shoot.
Oh, you do, yeah. You have to be there and waiting, really. Gavin there remembering the key factor of the umbrella is a
There
big
was the fact that there was
shield.
another one to me panic. Like, oh fuck, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Against actual snipers in multiplayer, you would just get shot before you can get your barrel up.
Oh yeah, big time.
So they're just trying to like give new players like false hope.
I mean, isn't that what the whole campaign of Splatoon is? The deluded belief that you will be good at this game whenever it's real players. We did everything in that level differently. I didn't even hit that fan underneath that platform. I just got on top of those boxes and jumped.
Says this every time, and I just kind of wonder why. You think they go like, alright, you get the point.
I mean, that's like the one constant of Splatoon. Everybody wants Sheldon to fucking talk.
Or he
less.
has an entire TV show where she just kind of be like, it's just lazy as shit, and sits around like procrastinating.
I mean, if I could get away with pitching that to a TV show or a TV station, I would.
Same, honestly. Oh, this is level 21.
Yeah, another level I'm just, I mean, not that dying on because it's just another faux multiplayer battle.
No, it's not even just like just another multiplayer map. It's Moray Towers, so it's from a multiplayer map from Splatoon 1.
Yeah, I like Moray Towers though.
I like it, but it's not even one of the new maps, is what I'm saying.
No, but who knows?
I guess before this wasn't
who hasn't played
used.
Splatoon 1.
Yeah, this wasn't used in Splatoon 1's campaign because it was released after launch. So I guess that's something. I brought the umbrella here. I probably should have took something with a bit more range.
Yeah, I was quite surprised to see you take the umbrella, to be honest.
It's like, that's the new weapon. I want to use it more. It's sometimes interesting to see how the AI behaves, like where that blaster was just kind of like spinning around on the spot, shooting at nothing.
Yeah, I mean, good old AI fuckery is never boring, to be honest.
The snipers have like some fucking range on them when they have the chance.
Yeah,
Look how far he's drawing a bead on me from.
that is kind of mad. You're not gonna. Why, Gavin? I said this is a faux multiplayer game. You're not being judged on turfing.
You can't stop the instincts.
Wow, that was nearly getting destroyed.
It's kind of the problems once they have you in their sights there. Like getting out of it is just kind of a pain.
A little bit, yeah. It was a very ballsy drop you just did there.
I mean, that's how I play this game. It's just leaping at people screaming.
Fair enough. I suspect you do not have the right weapon for that.
No, if it was a tent umbrella, perhaps. 'Cause you just like you get close enough, and you just shoot them, and they die.
Good to know.
Just because they like at close range, that's just a one-hit kill.
Oh, they're really fun with their sprinklers this time, aren't they?
They really are.
Getting destroyed by a bucket. Oh my wow, you actually did die in a bucket.
I mean, that's not really surprising. Like, I die the buckets in the actual multiplayer too.
Yeah, but that's the difference. That's a human bucket, not an AI bucket.
I don't know. Maybe it's because like I'm too used to how like humans is, so the AI like moves extremely rigidly and all that. I'm just kind of like, what the fuck are you doing?
feels like you should have far more than 5 Zapfish by this point.
I mean, to be fair, Mario Kart just came out a big map.
That's true, I suppose.
Also, I'm just kind of like looking around for the secrets at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed the way you were going on there is obviously you were beginning your secret hunt.
This is the Stingray. Here's the fun fact about the Stingray. The single player version, even now, is still the old version that doesn't have like the wider cone buff thing. So like it's still like just the laser, which means that the Stingray in single player and the Stingray in multiplayer are just different things entirely.
Pretty strange.
This is also my first time using it as a cat, so I was like, oh fuck, that aim's slow.
Yeah, the aim is immensely slow.
I don't know why she finds this one the ridiculous one to find.
Yeah, the one that's like sitting out in the open.
It's just something about buckets.
We're gonna get 2 bucket deaths in one video.
I was expecting to actually attack when I was shooting that up, but alright.
That was remarkably close.
I think at this point I'm beginning to like, go like, okay, hang on, where's the sardinium? I wish these reels were in like the multiplayer version.
Yeah, we've said that a couple of times, but I do wish it as well.
Because like this level actually proves that it would be quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something, they're just a lot cooler than the normal imprints.
Yeah. So you did jump on the wall for that, and I'm just kind of like, nah.
Fucked it.
That is cheeky to put this that way though.
It actually is, yeah. And yet also exactly what you'll have to do in multiplayer if these were in it.
Yeah. I always notice this title's Moray Twilight, which I would call it like afternoon rather than twilight, but alright.
It's very interesting weather patterns in Squidworld.
Here is some clickbait hit piece on Callie just being really bothered by people not leaving her alone.
How dare she not let her entire life be accessed by the public? What's wrong with her?
Perhaps it has implications about what happened to her.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it?
God, I can't remember my way around this hub at all.
Yeah. It's not the worst for it though. That comes next.
No, to be honest, I quite like World 5. I don't know why, but I could always keep a good image of it.
I mean, like, I like the concept of it, but like, I find it like just a fucking nightmare to navigate.
Have you tried not being terrible?
That's not a response, dude.
And yet, it was the response that was given. I'm not a fan of this boss, to be honest.
Really? I quite like this one.
Yeah, I just find it too finicky and annoying and constantly running away from me.
Certainly design I quite like it.
Design's really cool, yeah. Just the actual fighting of it wasn't fun.
I kinda wish more of the bosses had like this sort of like design, like visual kind of design and style.
Like aesthetic style. Or...
Yeah, aesthetic style, rather than just being, I'm a big fat Octolin.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I'm just the boss from the first game again.
Going well.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't snipe at this point, so I'm kind of like, fuck.
I mean, from the look of it looks like there's many things you couldn't do at this point.
You would say that no matter what was happening, so yeah.
Like, using 2 sticks at once appears to be being a challenge right now.
How would that help?
Yeah, how would that help? You've got to move and you've got to aim. How the fuck are you doing it?
Motion controls?
Bollocks. Motion controls are used for the like the little adjustments. They're not used for the whole aiming procedure.
I use it for the whole aiming procedure.
Oh, no wonder you're fucking terrible then.
He said he was the one saying I had trouble fighting this boss.
I didn't say I had trouble. I said it wasn't fun.
No, you said it was finicky, as in you had trouble.
It was finicky. It constantly ran away.
It's not really finicky, that's just it running away.
That's finicky when you've got to chase it up and down little buildings and everything.
Me trying to use like the charge storing thing, it's kind of like fuck's sake.
I was waiting for you to jump up and I thought you were just gonna get like I hate that as well, but you can't stand on the top of it. I was waiting for you to just leap on top of that platform and then immediately get hit right in the face with one of the missiles.
No, there's 4.
Gee, I wonder what the next stage could be.
And the crank cannon.
I don't know why you always go for that platform first.
It's also the second time I've done it, so I don't know if it's always.
Well, it's always so far, isn't it?
No, actually I wouldn't say so.
How is it? Like, you've done it twice.
Oh, 2 times, but that's not always.
2
'cause
times.
there's more times to
So
come.
of every time you've done it, that's what you've done. So you've always done that.
I do like this, where he has his own, like, he has his own versions of like weapons you can use, essentially.
Yeah, the Gatling is a really nice touch. I do remember the first time you pulled it out when I was fighting when I was like, oh Jesus, what is this?
In some ways, this like reminds me of, like Pikmin bosses more than anything.
Fair enough.
I don't know. It's just like the whole. This is a vaguely like this is a creature that looks like it's vaguely just nicked bits of crap left lying around.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean.
He also has his own stingray, which is curious.
And it's kind of useless.
I thought it would have been neat if like all his weapons were like the supers, I guess.
Yeah, it would have been kind of cool actually.
Or if he like, cause he's like the the hand cannon crying to say, but oh that's low tech. His thing was he had Splatoon 1 supers. Can you imagine
That
it's like
would've been really nice
firing like
actually,
ink
yeah.
strikes?
That's the only problem, yeah. The boss would have murdered you with ink strikes at every step. The best super in the game. How can you beat it?
God, fuck, he's doing his ink stream, but he wasn't. He just kind of stopped after doing his little horns.
What was that?
I don't know. And this'll, I think.
It looked like one of the balloons was kind of out of nowhere. How sad.
It's a weirdly dramatic explosion. Considering this isn't the final boss or anything.
Yeah, it's quite true actually.
Yeah, I like that boss. I think it's pretty neat.
I mean, I didn't really think it was shit. Just not quite as, didn't enjoy as much as the others.
You don't have to turn your screens upside down for this one, kids.
No one could ever decipher that upside down.
I do like that gag though.
Same, it was quite good.
I think it's Callie.
I suspect you might be right. Don't know why, I just got a feeling, you know?
Yeah. It's something about like her little like fish noises. Just sounds very Callie.
So,
Or to just tell people to do things even though they don't speak to me. It's like, why is my cat?
she's the perfect manager. One hub to go.
Mm-hmm. They're actually rather nice in that this is just right there.
And you still have to do like a not quite intended jump to get there.
Yeah. I left in a bit of like this hub in, I think it's either this one or the next one, because like fucking look at it.
Oh, it's a really cool one. It must be the next one though, I think.
Must be. Alright. Fuck off until the next one.
Yeah, what he said.